runs any better too. I'm sure your end will be better, at least on terms of latency coming out of nowhere. That won't happen as much. Hopefully. Who are you? I'm still getting the error message about it, which is really strange. Let's do this. Tournaments are a good way for me to test how things are going. Another good horse. One-on-ones. Yeah, well, that's just thanks for the subs. Does it look like it's running right? Because it says it's screwing up in a way that makes me feel like it's the worst. Is it just lying to me? Or is it actually shopping? Thanks for the subs, thanks a lot. First time. Okay, so it's just deceiving me. That's weird. I'm used to that error being a big problem. Heck. It's heavy armor boys. Every time, man. Trying to be clever to sneak in hits on this guy because he's just tough. Got him. It's me and Frostbeard, my old friend. Show me you're worth being in my crew. He's turtling on me, what the heck? Got him. He's the first one I've ever seen do that, he just didn't want to fight. He threw it for his captain. I see this horse, man. Another ridiculously expensive horse that just I mean it's not that valuable, but it's like it's so far away from riding skill. It's so far up there. I'm still selling it. I don't have any use for a horse like that. It feels silly to hold on to it when I can get a less valuable horse to do the same job of just carrying goods. I want to do the practice fight thing and win it. I want to see what that pays. This is not a good, wish I had a shield or something. I have to deal with throwing weapons. Nice, nice. Hook me up. I mean earn 0. What the? Where's this enemy at? This guy got the wrong weapon. We've earned 5 cents for killing 4 dudes in the tournament. Ten smackers. I mean, Einstein's looking a little bloody there. What? The shield's gone. Damn, I wanted it. Whoa. He incidentally hit that guy. Heck. One more hitting him out. They're just like ganging up on me real hard now. Shoot him, please. Thank you. Oh man, he's still alive. Damn spear. Kill Stiller. Oh, almost. I'd like to see what you get for beating them all or just surviving to the end, but man, it's tough because don't have a whole lot of stuff. Oh, close one. Hey, fellas. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Hey, man. Knock it off. Jeez. What a shot, dude. Headshot. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Bullets. I need to steal a weapon. Where are these arrows? These aren't arrows. Heck. Shield me, please. Dude just took him out, man. He just crushed him. Oh, man, he spawned on me. Heck. I headshot him, man. Jeez. Absolute nonsense that I got him with that. Ugh. This sucks. Freaking spears, man. No hope. No hope with the spear at all. It's so slow for me. No, man. I needed to steal his weapon sooner and get it going. Brutal. Give me that, please. Ugh. Heck, stop. I'm having a hell of a time getting arrows going. It sucks. Man. I wish they would give me a better weapon to start with. I need a shield to survive, really. Like this. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna win with this. I have to replace it as quick as I can. That dude over there's got the goods. Where's that shield, man? I'm having a really hard time getting the gear picked up off the floor, but now I'm ready. Double spears. I think it is not a function of the skill, but I'm not sure. The damage sure is, though. Hey, fellas. Heck! Guy's too stupid to block, so he got me because of it. He really messed me up. I've got all the weapons now that I want. Finally, but I'm hurt real bad. There's plenty of arrows around, I just gotta get them picked up. Whoa. Dang. Dang. Off center. That tells me I still need arrow training. That's two-hand axe. Heck. Really? Ugh. I just can't survive to the end, man. It took way too long to get the sword up there. What do I have, a stick? What? This is the worst layout yet. Man, give me a break. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Oh my god. Nobody has anything for me. I have 1 health left. This is brutal. Nice haircut, man. Ugh. There was no hope. There's no hope at all. Sure, why not? We'll just fight all day. Nice, nice. I see this guy's bow. I insist that you give me that. He's not got it. Oh, I took it away from me. Guess he wasn't using it when he died, I guess. I don't know. Nice! Perfect timing on that shield. Slammed it on my back and it immediately blocked a shot. We got an error message there about it. Heck. Hey, fellas. That was good for me.
You are dead.
10 to go. I do need more shields. Ooh. Oh man, get out of here. No, you jerk. Heck. I almost had it, man. It was so close. But dude, that dude crit me or something. He really hit me hard. I don't think I actually get fight XP for this. Don't worry, it's they're blunt. They're blunt weapons. Trust us. You son of a bitch. You're doing so much damage to me. Ugh, my arrows are going off center a little bit. I took him out right when the other archer killed me. Heck. 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 But he's got the goods. He's got the goods. Soon I will have the goods. I need a bow. I've got the arrows. Nice bow, friend. He's chopping a lot. Oh, it really won't let me have the bow sometimes. It's despawning weapons. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna give up on this. I don't think you get anything special for winning, really. Maybe. You probably get a little prize, but it's not gonna be like the tournament win was. Which, ironically, is much easier than this mess. If all 30 of them spawn at once, it would actually be easier for me. This one's a blow. This one's a blow. The fact that there are archers in here kind of messes it up for beatability. They're so mean. And I don't even have a shield half the time I start. This was always a bit goofy. It's still pretty goofy. I mean, it's way better than it was, but it's still pretty silly. The concept is the same. Turn around, man. What the heck? Hey, man. I forgot about kick. I'm gonna start using it more. It looks like it might be better in this game than it was in the other one. It wasn't really good in the other one very much. It was rarely used, but it is meant to break shields. And the AI is so good with shields now that I think it's actually a concern. They're blunt, trust us. You jerk. 10 to go. I can't believe how many are left. Jeez. What? Oh, man. That's enough of this. But we earned like a pittance for that whole thing. Enough to cover one wager in the, not even in the real fight. You really should be allowed to pick your weapon, probably. I mean, I'm still interested in sieging a village successfully. Haven't done that yet. Okay. Caravan that doesn't like me. They're getting away. Damn. They're faster than me. There's a couple things I can do to get speed up. One of them is skill, just skill in general is a lot of it, but also having horses and stuff used to give you speed. I don't know if it still does. There's a hideout, I'll do that too. Got lots of practice. There's only 4 bandits here. They left their place. So I guess the ticket to beating this kind of thing is to just wait till the enemies are gone. That'll do it. Yeah, we just fight the boss right away. He wants to do a one-on-one because I have like 50 guys here. Highwayman's defeated. Wow. Awesome. Oh my. That is one hell of a sword. That's lucky. Wow, that's a cavalry sword for sure. So the way this game works is the top end stuff, to just squeeze out a little bit more damage, you add like 10,000 to the price. That's sort of what we have here. It's fast. I lose 2 damage, but it's like 10 longer. I will use it, but it isn't like I'm gonna be like unstoppable just for having it or anything. This is a big upgrade for you. I want to get you some bows. Oh, they don't hate me anymore because I got rid of those bandits for them, so I'm not negative anymore. I was negative like 2. Now I'm negative. I'm 0, I think. Damn shame about that. This time my group's here.
Everyone! Charge!
Show me where they're at.
Everyone move! Yeah!
There they are.
Who gave them hell?
Are these really peasants? They have shields? Maybe I've trained them all in the local fight and they're all really good now. There's so many of them. Oh. Wow, that was quite a battle, man. Hey, thanks for the bits. Now they have no defense force. We captured 16. Wow, and here's the stuff. Now back to the rating. Oh, they're pissed. They do not like that. It takes a while, for sure, to raid this village. I don't know if I'll survive this. I think I've been jumped. Make peace. Here, have a... I can't succeed in this bargain. I wasn't gonna let him capture me, but he sure jumped me fast. Eh. I wanted to talk to this dude anyway. It takes forever to raid. I wonder if it's because I only have like 20 crew. I mean, there's no way we can win this fight. It's 4 armies. Let me look at this. Yeah, obviously, we are screwed. On this one. Let's see. When was this? I mean, I'll take the loss. I'd rather take the loss on this fight than reload a save from an hour ago. For sure. I just don't know when this autosave hit last time. It probably saved when he jumped me, unfortunately. I should have saved before I started raiding. sure did. We're gonna try and get away. We lost some trade goods. Sounds like we lost a bunch of junk. And we have escaped. Really? They caught me again? Hey, how you doing? The companions still get mad. They are faster than me. That sucks. They really need to balance the escaping. It's pretty silly that they're going to catch me over and over again. Why am I so slow? I don't understand why I'm so slow. It's crazy how slow I'm going right now. It's weird. What happened to my speed? We still have all our prisoners despite losing a whole army, I guess. That sucks. That's why. I could have dropped them, I guess. Well, that was a silly thing to lose all my army to, but I still have my crew. These four, so I don't have to go look for them. That's who's still with me. And did we lose any good stuff? No, I've still got the good stuff. My own stuff. Looks like they just took stuff out of my inventory. So getting caught like that is it's mostly just you're gonna lose a lot of your army probably if you really can't do anything. And you can work on that for later. Hello, Lork. Let's trade. You look like fellas that would buy some junk. I'll hold on to this. Actually, let me get this to my friend here. I want the medic to be an archer. Oh, nice. That's almost worth putting on just for style, man. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Let's grab a couple horses here. I think this affects my party speed. It certainly affects how much inventory I can have, but I'm gonna see how much it affects my speed. Why will I pay so much? What happened? I didn't mean to buy 57 horses. That's why. Get out of here with that. How did I even do that? How did I tell them I wanted that many? Take these, you jerks. My capacity was over. It's one of the reasons why I was slow. It's funny that I had the money to buy 57 horses. I did. I could afford that. Those crappy horses, I was able to do it. we going here? Really anywhere that's not the blue is good. I've declared war on them. I decided that I'm going to fight them. Too bad they ambushed me so hard, but... I've recruited the prisoners. I didn't even think about that. Should have done that right away. Look how much faster we are all of a sudden. Nice. Tournament. You bet. There's a lot of tournaments. I'm used to them being a thing that you had to like hear about and then ride to the city. Every day there's a tournament. Ooh, no. I like two-handers, but the archers are so good that I'm scared of it now. Oh! Slick. Nice work, you bastard. Ah. I did make it to the next round, but I got smoked. Jeez. Lesson learned. I'm gonna watch around, see if they're always two-handers. Looks like it's two hands across the board. This is good for me. I should be able to win that, but I slipped on the feint attack that person did, and they killed me in like 2 hits. We're still in it though. Okay, now we're horseback. It's not what I really want to see. 132 damage, jeez. Now the goal here is for my team to be second or first place team, so I need to wipe out a team. One of these two. But green is the first target. And now it's red too. If I can kill green, we move on to the next round. It's as simple as that. The game feels a little bit more deadly across the board, honestly. Heck. We did it. Another 2-on-2. Nice, the good stuff. Sword and shield. I'm glad this guy with all the armor is getting beaten up by us, because then I don't have to fight him in the finals. Just gotta fight this nerd, my buddy here. Let him celebrate his win before I stab him with the spear here. I almost killed him already. That was a really strong hit. Nice. We got the judgment, whatever this thing is, it's ours now. I wanted to see it. What is this? Mace? I mean, is it better than what I've got? Let me see. It's fast. Low damage. I don't know that it's very good, honestly. Looks like garbage. Especially compared to this ridiculous sword. Does anyone here not have a better weapon than Judgment? Yeah, it's definitely because they capture prisoners, but that even then, that one's just not very good. It would make sense for me to invest in a bow. These are really good bows. And increase my damage substantially here. Francesca. I'd really like some damn armor. Am I allowed to wear a dress? Nice. Why did I buy like 10 of them though? The UI is messing with me on that. I hate this uniform I have, so let me see if I can't get something real in terms of armor. They don't have anything. Doesn't look like. We gotta talk to Foul Breath. He's got a quest. This guy is named in Mountain Blade 1. He's the jerk. Uh, Arrogant knight guy. I remember him. But he doesn't look like that, that's for sure. 24 loads wine. I will fence your goods. I'll do it. Huh. You know what? We'll follow the law in this town. We've pissed off Foul Breath. We don't get XP though. That's the loss. Loading. Leaving. Oh right, I don't have an army. I forgot about that. I was confused. Oh, I'll fix that. That won't take long. Desert, Desert, what you got? Desert, I gotta talk to you, buddy. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Why you so fast? Heck. I've lost track of Desert. Maybe he went to the castle here. Desert, I found him. Hello up there. Yell down from your castle wall about this battle, man. Learning a lot about this crappy battle. Now, this quest is, I think it's just introducing me to all the leaders. Ultimately, seems like. You guys can come aboard. Feel like it? They don't seem to want to. Why does it light up and then won't let me recruit them? Head out. That's a lot of bandits. I don't want to go in on a group like that of bandits. They're gonna kick my ass. They're all archery. What are these guys doing? Why are they mad? Are they faster than me? What the heck? We'll never catch them. Chase those peasants across the entire universe. What is going on here? One of the prisoners decided to join me. That gave me some speed. Next town I stopped by, oh, there we go. I busted him. Okay, fellas. They're pretty fast. I don't know that we're in good shape to win this, but I'm gonna do my best. What a shot, man! Got him in the leg.
Attack!
Got him in the head. He's still alive though, somehow. But we rolled over these dudes.
Charge!
He's changed his mind on where to run. I love this peaceful music next to this incredible violence, this hyper violent game. Some Renaissance jam. The bar up top is a morale bar. It's so, yeah, it does sort of tell you your chances, and also tells you how brave your troops are feeling before they start running on their own. Well, that took forever, but we caught him. This was a dead end they ran into. That's why we caught him. I think it's 36 versus 20 here. They think that they are gonna win. So, here we go.
Troops! Forward!
It's hard to miss when there's just a bunch of looters in a big swarm like this.
Attack!
I'm distracting like half of their force here. The other half is running because they saw that they're not winning this fight. Heck. Hey, fellas. What's going on back here?
Everyone attack!
We gained a lot of renown for that easy fight. I think it's because we were outnumbered. Wait. We'll recruit who will want to join. Nice. I want to get to a big city again so I can sell these guys off and get my speed back. Stopping by a city a lot. Otter missing. Let's do it. I haven't seen this one. That's quite a bit. All right. You can build a fief. Yeah. You capture a city or a castle, and you get those, or you can get them given to you by the king if you're working under somebody, and then you can build a whole bunch of stuff in them. Never seen before. Okay, we gotta visit villages near here and look for her. We got some information, some data. Low on food. I think it's because I lost a lot of food in the Titans. I would be way better off with a two-hander on the horseback. So two-handed mace should be somewhere. I haven't seen one though. They're like a variety. We're looking for the. I mean, it sounds like just ran away. Okay, I have the Wanderer with me. I'm killing the immersion by just knowing where she is. Just there she is over there. I have my spider sense telling me about it. Hey, fella. We have failed a persuasion check. Oh, no, we haven't. We're starting the persuasion. That's a whole thing, man. Jeez. I have charm and mercy as a skill, so that's why this is good odds. My roguery skill isn't high enough to know that this guy is no good. I can't identify him as a rogue yet. What is this option down here, man? And mercy's on it? Didn't work. This one failing is weird. That sucks. Oh, okay. Nice work. What? What? I wasn't really gonna. Well, whatever. Mission accomplished, I guess. I'm surprised that there was no option to side with her after the persuasion attempt started. Like, I had the option to back off at the start, but once I tried to persuade her, my character was all in, like 300%, going to take her back no matter what. There's no question about it. It's gonna happen. Okay, we have an extra because she's with us. So who's my worst soldier here? Probably this guy. One of these dudes. I don't want to run the risk of her getting away because we already committed murder for this. Okay. Big crappie quest. Accidentally went pure evil on it. It's good to see that my ally has no hesitation though. It's ready to battle. Hey, how you doing? It seems like if you talk to these people, you can just get random information. Yeah, food variety is definitely good for morale. Unquestionably, is a good thing. Hideouts. I was afraid of that one. I don't know if I want to do that. Sounds dangerous. You can give it a shot, I guess. One thing I've noticed is that it takes a long time to level my troops up. I need to do something about that. I should probably have focused on that instead of personal levels. Because it seems like it's a little slow. They have 27? I don't know, this might not be great. I'm afraid of these enemies. They're gonna be archers all over the place. Trying to keep my crew alive here. I don't want them to charge in too quickly. That was a little silly to do. I better just tell them to go. I don't think we have any archers really. Ow. What the? Oh man, there's so many of them. Yeah. Super unbalanced attack there. Why only 7? That's what sucks. I think we really should be allowed to pull in a couple more troops than that. And then we get captured. Like it's a huge penalty. That's why I saved before I did this, because I was wondering if it is as bad as I feel like it is. It is. It's probably a little bit worse than I think it is. Incredibly unlikely you would succeed there without like some seriously good troops backing you up. Some really colossal leveled up dudes. It's definitely not my army size because we're rocking 43 guys in good health here and we only brought 7. That's how Mountain Blade 1 was as well. I don't know what they're trying to do with that exactly. But those things are dangerous because of that. Tournament. Stick with what we're good at. Ridiculous helmet. Can't wait. Can't wait to have that. Give me that. Stick together, fellas. There's a crossbow. I haven't seen much of those. Green's out. Red's out too. So we won this round. That's my buddy again. She's always here to get fighting. I've learned how to trick the AI more easily. If I hold my swing, they tend to fall for it a little bit better than if I try and feint attacks. The AI, at least. I've done that before against humans, and it's worked sometimes, but it's not been the most reliable thing, so I don't do it much. Well, that guy got crushed. I need one more kill. I could just let them fight. They're after each other. horse. Cool. Whichever one of them wins, it's fine with me. Loading. My horse is barely hurt after all of that. Next fight. My buddy is, even though I took her out really quickly last time, she's still in. She's made it to the finals. And I know her gear isn't that great, so I equipped her with the best gear I could, and it's still bad, so. Got him. Love two-handers. They're so good. You need to learn how to block, Endarina. She's only good at killing unarmed guys. She needs to train. Needs to learn how to use the shield. Okay, this is a good helmet though. I mean, who wants it on my team here? You fought real well for that. Here you go. Enjoy. You've earned it. Oh no, I don't want to sell my butter. I need to mark these as holding on to them. I would, is there anyone in the castle here? Let me see. I would like to talk to, a leader of some sort. 35 looters, damn. That's enough to go after, I think. That's a lot. They can't even move. I need to figure out what to do to get my clan to level up. That's really the thing I think that's gonna let me get a bigger squad.
Arrows!
I have 5 archers.
On my flank!
Loading the enemy team.
Everyone, after me! Soldiers!
I think
Forward!
we're ready now. Where are these guys at? Found them.
Everyone, charge!
It's just like 30 guys running away now. They tried for a second and they realized that we were actually soldiers and they just left. Is that a... Let me look at you. Hold on a second. Battanians do not have any archers at all. So these, to me, they seem like they're the Nords. I don't see any archers in here. We have this is one-handed. This is weird. Throwing weapons. One-handed again. Two-handed. Two-handed, and then they switch to horseback or. So I guess this is the Nords of this game, maybe. I don't think anyone else avoided archers. And also doesn't really have cavalry. I'm not sure which path I want to do. Still 15 looters left. Because we let so many get away. They're so big. These groups of looters are so freaking huge. What's in this hideout? Forest bandits? Well, here we go. Let's see if this works. 7 of us. You can tell by the bar up top how imbalanced it is. They heard my arrow. How are we missing? What the? Really? And he's still kicking. It's crazy. Wow. This one guy is just brutalizing me for some reason. Even though I shot him in the head, he's still kicking my ass. Oh, jeez. Single-handedly took me down. He really did. I'm not allowed to go down in this or we automatically lose. This is overtuned so badly. I'm gonna send in some notes on this one, probably. This is the thing in the game that really shouldn't be like this. This is so hard to attack a bunch of archers. You just aren't going to win. With 7 guys, anyway. There's so many of them. They're just a unit that you can't get away from. Like, they're just going to get you. They're gonna do damage to you, I mean. So you can't be outnumbered against them that badly. If they were infantry, it would be a different story. You could theoretically rush them and take them out with numbers, just by ungrouping them and stuff. But this, I don't know. So this is a save before I did that because I figured that would happen. But man, cannot take that group down. You guys nearly lost that. What the heck? Look how injured he is. Well, folks, there's a group of I mean, I would benefit a lot if I killed these three idiots who just barely won the closest battle of all time. It looks like this guy doesn't even have anybody. He's already over. It's 4 against 43. I could take him, and I'll start a war with this nation, a real bad one, if I do that. And then I'll be at war with this whole section, this whole half of the map will hate me. I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm doing it. Let's jump in. Let's get some action going. So we fight then. He's not surrendering at all. What the heck? Really, man? 4 dudes coming at me. They have like 60 prisoners. I'm gonna recruit a bunch of them. They're high-level units, I bet. Gonna be the first ones I get.
Everyone charge!
Horse archer. Horse thrower. Big difference. I shot him in the head. Well, so much for that guy. This water sucks. It's a master archer. Yeah, these are the best units in the game, probably. Like top tier. They are just kicking ass right now. While we're swimming across, they're not gonna win, but man, they're gonna do some damage. They're actually screwed here because like they're not gonna kill me before my troops get here, whether they win against me or not. We did it. We beat 4 dudes. We lost 5. We lost 300 there. It's brutal. The damage they did with just 4 dudes. That's why I was afraid of the other lords who had less men than me. They're all that kind of unit, right? Gross. I think I caught 3 dudes. 3 load. So much loading in this one. That's the big problem with this, I think. All right, look at this stuff, man. Wow. They're ready to join too. So kick you jerks out. You guys are free. Enjoy being loose. We've captured some of those guys who just tore me apart.
Man, these faces.
We're full on prisoners. This guy sucks. I'm looking for. Here's tier 2 units. Damn. He's as good as he gets on 2-hand weapons. He didn't sound as good as he actually is. need to get rid of all the amateurs here because what am I looking at here? There's scouts that I would like to have. The best spearmen that there are. There it is. This is a huge upgrade for my army, but we made some big enemies to get it. Tier 2, that's not great. Tier 4. This shirtless guy, believe it or not, is also tier 4. Tier 3. I'm gonna get rid of all the recruits. They're just not good. So if I want them, I can just grab them after this. But I think the scouts, like no matter what, no matter how you slice it, they're gonna be good. Tier 3 cavalry. This is the first time I've had cavalry at all. Do I have any amateurs in here still? Doesn't look like it. Who's the worst guys I've got? I've got, I need to get rid of 6 dudes, so. Oh, you guys don't have any talent, huh? You guys are fired. I don't even want you in my army. You don't get anywhere. You don't go anywhere in terms of XP. You never evolve. And they're good. I need to get rid of two or three more here. Looks good. This is a big step up. Now prisoners is also maxed. Wow. Horses, man. Any of these better than my horse? This one is a little bit. It's harder to control, but the speed's better. Every one of the ones that are red is also probably better. Like this one. Damn. Jeez. Oh, our arrows too. They're worse than what I've got, but I bet that they're an upgrade for my other archer. Okay. Now that we actually have cavalry, well now I gotta get out of town because damn, they're pissed. Everyone's pissed. Two nations hate me so much. I mean, I guess I can try and raise a village again. I gotta be real careful about it though. That took forever last time and it didn't work out very well for me. Here comes a dude. Yeah, they're afraid of me now. We are now officially stronger than some lords because our army is that good. I'm gonna put horses onto my buddies here. I hope that they get a way to make this load faster. All of this being snappier would really help a lot. That's definitely my biggest complaint. What is your riding skill? Damn. I wish it would just tell me on the screen what her riding skill is. Like, why do I have to go to the stat page to find out? A 100, damn. She can ride the good horses. Pretty much the only one who can't is the healer. And me. They need horses that are good. They got better horses than me now. I mean, there's not really a way to play this nicely. You're always doing war the whole time. I want to move them to cavalry. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, they are not long. They are not infantry anymore. They're cavalry. So nice. Trading stuff is early game. It doesn't really work forever. It doesn't even pay for your army eventually. My weapon skills seem to be a cut above. Even these new troops, they seem like they top out in the 150 range. The best. We got a lot of cavalry now, wow. Whole different army than what we had a minute ago.
Archers!
Still not very many archers.
Footmen! Everyone! Kill them all!
I need to focus on getting more archers, but right now we're just gonna roll over top of the enemy with our cavalry. So just the act of the horses ramming into them does damage. It's not much, but it is enough that if they're completely incompetent, they'll still do something. Oh my. Latency. Hiccuping a bit on the gameplay here. Villages seem like they're hard to render. Villages and towns have been the worst ones. Okay, now will we actually raise the village in time? Maybe this is determined by army skill and stuff? Yeah, I was actually lagging there on my own. What's our max prisoners? Why are we allowed to have so many now? That's what I thought. What's my limit? 31 is my limit, so we need to drop 12. Yeah, it definitely looks good, but there is loading time even when it's switching from menu to menu, which is, that's pretty steep loading. Oh my. Nice. This one's good armor? Like actively good? Uh Back to the raise. We'll see if anyone comes after me or not. This is like a 4-day adventure to do this. Man. I need to talk to that fella. This must be the stuff we've stolen so far. That's exactly what it is. I think we've succeeded this time. We got the clay. I mean, Mountain Blade, there's no way I wasn't going to be able to access. That's how they roll. Well, we have, a lot of horses, huh? We have like, oh boy, that's not one, that's 20. That's what's throwing me off there. Because this isn't how the inventory worked in the other game. I'm just like looking at it and it's a lot of horse. 20 desert horse. I need to talk to Ingolthor. I don't think he's mad at me. I think that's one of the nations that's okay with me. Might be wrong. Dangerous. Right there, that guy's dangerous. I wonder if I'm allowed to talk to him without him going after me. One more notch on that quest that never seems to end. I want to try and talk to him. He's sieging something, so he's busy. This is like the one guy who seems to have enjoyed that fight. What the hell is he sieging? Oh, he's sieging this. Okay. The two nations that hate me are fighting each other. So that's something. Let me look at this. I want to see how this is done. How do I level up this again? It's probably the same kind of stuff it was before. Yeah, it's just renown. Across the board, just renown. What do I want to do? I want to get to a city to get rid of these very expensive fellas. This is a fine city. Horse bandits. Their archery won't do anything to cavalry. This time, we got them. Robin Hood's gang is finished. All right.
Bowmen! Infantry! Infantry! Soldiers! Infantry! Infantry! Footmen!
Why is he saying infantry when it's the
Infantry!
cavalry?
Follow me!
Seems like a mistake.
Infantry! Give them hell! Archers! Kill them! Footmen! Follow me! Form a wall! Stay close! Attack!
Let's go. Nice cape. It has cape physics.
You bastard!
That's my character yelling. Nice. Nah. We'll let him go. Don't have any room for that kind of crap. I've got a lot of room for gear, though. Throw it at me. We're almost there. A good city. I want to talk to this guy personally. Before I get rid of these lords, I don't know how it's gonna work, so. Where's he at? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a minute. Where's the ransom broker? There he is. He doesn't have a name up on his face. Okay, man. Let's see here. I would love to recruit these fellas, but they are not interested. Whoa, whoa, we can execute him? That's new. These guys are immortal in the other game. They just never go away. They kind of like excommunicate after a while, maybe. Typically, though, they just are always there being obnoxious. And now you can kill them outright. You can just kill them. That's completely different than what it was. You can get rid of noblemen forever. Okay, yeah, I do want to sell them all. I was just wanted to check individually how much each one of them is worth. That's a game changer in itself to be able to get rid of those guys forever. It's going to bring the game to an end, I imagine, at some point quite a bit faster. Let me hop on Discord real quick. Hello.
Hello. I really like this game.
Yeah.
It did corrupt my save, probably because of a hotfix, but...
Oh no.
So I need to start over again, but that's okay. I don't mind that much.
I like starting over in this game. This one seems like it's faster than the other one though in getting started.
Yeah, definitely. Basically just because the basic recruit units aren't quite as shitty.
All the AI is, I mean, I have everything turned to max skill and they're dangerous now and they never were before.
Nice.
They're capable of fighting. I'm hitting a lot of load time and stuff, and I'm not sure if that's my CPU or if the game just takes that long to load.
I have also got pretty bad load times on it, but that's... You know, I'm willing to tolerate it.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it is... The first game is instant, snappy, so that's a difference.
Yeah. Well, it's also extremely old in engine and, like, all of the visuals, so it makes sense that it doesn't take long to load anything up.
Yeah. Who's this guy? Andros of the Elephanthauri. Alright, let's go say hello. Let's go say hello to Andros. I'm a little confused about how the kingdoms work. I just found out you can execute the lords. So I don't know how this game's going to play out, because that's way different. That horse there is not horse-shaped at all.
Yeah, it's a little bit lank. It's a little weird and long, isn't it?
It's got a neck that stretches like a bird instead of horse.
It's kind of gross. I don't like looking at that horse.
Have you played multiplayer?
I actually haven't. I have never played multiplayer Mountain Blade before. I have played multiplayer War of the Roses and Chivalry, which, you know, have the same sort of swinging mechanics.
Oh,
But-
those two are way different.
Yeah, but the actual gameplay of them I know is different.
It's not too just like you would think that they'd be better than the AI and they wouldn't just be a big pile of dudes dying over and over again.
No,
you.
the AI can kick my ass. So,
Well, the humans aren't any better usually.
yeah.
There's always one or two guys who are they don't play anything else and they're like 30-0 and they just run in with a two-hander naked like a Dark Souls character and kill everybody. Only archers take them out, really. And even then, they have a shield that they use. It's because something that you probably don't encounter much in single player is a thing. Melee friendly fire exists, and that makes it really dangerous for humans to gang up on somebody. It feels a little less likely that it will happen in this game, but in the first one, you could just get them to kill each other real bad, and then you could just win against the one guy who survives.
Yeah, because in the campaign, there's no melee friendly fire. It's just range friendly fire, right? So,
Yeah, I think so. I'm fairly competitive when I was playing the multiplayer, but there were some guys I could not kill. They're just really good at faking their. You'll never know what direction they're gonna attack, and you have to block in a specific direction, or they're gonna cut you in half. So you have to like aim and block it, but they're gonna be mashing the right mouse the entire time and changing the direction until they decide finally to swing. So it just looks like they're waving their sword around like a maniac, and then suddenly, in the last split second, they pick a direction, and you have to block that direction real quick. It's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
genuinely able to feint in this game with like no real feinting mechanic.
Yeah, the AI is doing it too. I've seen them
Yeah.
shift attack on me. If you're looking for an easy way to beat the AI, and humans too, honestly, just hold attack for a little bit longer. They get into like a rhythm of blocking. Humans do it too. They just do it. They block and then they attack and they hit your shield and then they block again. That's what they do
Yeah.
over and over again. So if you just hold attack when they're doing that too much, they'll fuck up and you can ruin their rhythm. That's how you get them. The easy way to beat most players.
Makes sense.
I don't know about
I see.
kicking.
Kicking is reasonably effective, but it's not perfect.
It never used to be useful at all in the old one. So I'm gonna look at it some, but it's new really for it to be any good.
In the Florist mod pack for Warband, I know that there was the shield bash. That was like the better version of the kick that actually worked.
Yeah, I found a Civil War. Well, not really. I don't know how the kingdoms work. Are they one kingdom again, or are they split up? It seems like they're split up.
It depends on the one. So there's the Empire, which is 3 separate kingdoms, basically under one emperor that can't actually unite them. And then there's the other ones that are united in and of themselves.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I
The
saw
Empire
that there
is
was West and North Empire.
Yeah, the Empire is the 3 shades of purple because they're actually all sort of at war with each other. From what I understand, they have it's kind of their way to fix the Swadian start, because Swadia basically loses in every single Warband game because they're just surrounded on all sides.
Yeah.
So they made it instead that the Empire is ultra huge, but unless they actually end up uniting in some way, they're just as fragile as the other ones.
Where's Durham? It's not here. That makes me sad.
Some of them are still around, but they've got different names, because like Ox Hall over there is Uxgall, because it's got a slightly different name because it's old.
Durham was
Or
the shittiest city in the
Jacqueline was
game.
Jelkala.
I don't see it. It would
Ox
be
Hall's
dead
around
center.
here.
Dead centered would be Durham. I don't see it. Anything that would be the worst city in the game to have. It was always being sieged.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where it would be on this. Or maybe it's just not there yet. It's like 100. It was like 200 years.
Yeah.
They merged the Nords and the Vigors because, just like in history, they were just one thing at one point. The Rus like diaspora of sorts didn't occur yet.
There's room to merge those two. I mean, really, the Nords didn't bring much to the table other than infantry. That's all they had. They had good infantry, but like, do you really need a crew that is not having any horse at all?
The Rhodoks were also kind of bad at infantry, but they got those crossbows that kicked everything's ass. So
Yeah.
they had the best reaction to sieges, or technically would if defending a siege in Warband was like feasible.
That's one of the weird things that I never understood. They have stock multiplayer maps that are amazing castle sieges with like, there's a siege tower, there's 5 ladders on the inside, and then you can break the back door down. You have 3 options to get in. And then when you go to do it in single player, it's just one ladder, just one single ladder every time, and it ruins it so bad. They didn't. All they had to do was just use the same map that they use in multiplayer, but they never did that for as long as that game was out.
This cat is really getting under my grill about feeding her, so I'm gonna go feed her real quick, and I'll be right back.
Troop attack!
Load my shot here. Oh, wait, no, I didn't even get it. Dang. Headshot. Who was that person on a horse? Who was that? Why do they have one horseman? I don't see that horseman. I think I got taken out. That's a highwayman. Bannerlord's been good. I'm actually going to turn the graphics down and see if it eases up on things. I've had it on very high. I've been messing around with settings all day to see what kind of effect they have. So much garbage. I don't think I sold my gear. I meant to. All this loot. I've got 21,000 smackers already. Jeez, that's so much money in the other game. That's like end game gear is all mine kind of money. I feel like this campaign is going to be about half as long, so only 60 hours instead of 120. Nice hat. Looks good. Looks like a real good hat that looks like it's fun to wear and just looks charming. Let me see this. I'm going to set this to medium. And we'll see how it goes. And for that matter, the video settings. This might make a difference. I'm not sure. I'm just messing with settings.
I wonder how deep and dirty you can get the settings to be to make it look almost like Warband. Reduce them all, you know?
Yeah.
All the way down.
I want to see if this does anything to me at all. I'm not under the impression that it's all CPU based latency that I'm getting. I don't think my video card is the hold up here.
I wasn't experiencing like any, or at least I didn't. Maybe I just am not like good enough to notice feeling like some latency, but I didn't notice any.
Once it's loaded, it doesn't lag, usually. But it's every time something new comes on screen, I get a little bit of a hiccup. I'm trying to see if
Right,
that's
okay.
in game or not. I feel like it is. Smithy. Have you smithed anything?
Not yet. I really I want to like do a run where I focus entirely on it. You know, I want to make it the best weapon.
I can only make one sword. I don't even know how you learn this crap.
I think you have to make that one sword a lot. Because you get more for melting things down too. So I think you have to like keep your weapons and then melt them down to get materials instead.
Yeah, I gotta go buy some charcoal to melt stuff down with. That's the only requirement to melt stuff.
Makes sense.
I appreciate that every NPC has as much money as I need to dump my entire inventory. Because I've got right now way too many horses. Like 60 horses. I don't really want that many horses.
Where'd you get all those horses? Did you go into like the Kurgit lands or whatever and like fight some bandits?
Well, I kind of interrupted my own thought what I was telling you about earlier. I saw like a war between 3 lords and 1 lord. 1 lord with
Yeah.
a big army and 3 lords with less army, but they were all end game units. And at the end of the battle, the 3 lords won with 0, 1, and 2 guys left. So I started a war myself with those 4 men, who proceeded to kill 10 of my guys. But I did kill them, and I freed 1,000,000 top-notch soldiers, recruited 40 of them, and got the 2
I see your
lords captured.
21,000 dinars. That's not where that came from.
A lot of it is tournament money is where I got some of it, because that was paying off big time. That's like 3K a win.
Yeah, fair.
Tournament money was.
I won a tournament, but I got like a mediocre sword and not that much money.
Yeah, the sword. I mean, I got a horse or 2 that were worth like 1K. That sometimes is a prize. It depends. It's just random. I was doing that for a while though.
Fair enough. I do want to play like a lot more of this, and hopefully my save won't rough this time. But hey,
I haven't run into that. I did run into a battle that wouldn't load and kept. Oh, look at that fish shield! Just, my cape's falling through. That's really polished. Looks like a surfboard. Nice.
yeah, I think the actual problem was that that save started when the game was completely fresh, and then a hotfix happened. But that happened after a crash that I had, right? So maybe the crashed game didn't really like being patched, so when I tried to save and load next, it just didn't work.
Some desert horse. Oh, they're doing a thing where if they have a bunch of them already, they lower the value. So yeah, I need to sell them in bulk or I'm gonna lose profit.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. That's always been a thing, but
And that applies to buying stuff if you're gonna sell it somewhere else. The economy is real in this game. Like unlike in Warband where it was pretty much super fake. Buying and selling stuff here can be pretty profitable.
yeah, I've noticed.
Like
And they're good at telling you what stuff's worth too.
yeah.
Like this.
On the other hand, you're also still extremely able to get the your sale bought out underneath you, and that okay, I'm gonna go buy like 50 bags of salt, right? And I'm gonna go to the place that sells it for the most. But then I got there, someone else had already gotten there first and sold all their salt, so that ruined the price. It was still a profit, but it was a tiny profit compared to the huge profit I was gonna get otherwise. It was like I bought all of it for 20 cash. That's it. 20 cash each, and I was gonna sell it for almost 100 each. So it would have been a huge amount of money, and I just didn't get it. You know, just bought out underneath me. It sucked, but also it makes sense.
Well, I'll take this 8,500. Let's throw it at me. 30K, and now what do I do with this money?
Go recruit really good mercenaries or something.
I haven't seen mercenaries at all. That's not been a
They
thing.
are there. They're in taverns. I saw the like mercenary crossbowmen and stuff. They're just not marked. You have to talk to them.
I need to get my group size up. I don't think mercenaries are even going to be as good as the soldiers I have currently. The soldiers are endgame cavalry and archers.
Nice.
Shove this guy around while he drinks.
Yeah, you don't actually have to go into the tavern to get talk to the ransom broker, and that usually it's the folks who are like leaned up against the wall and stuff.
Yeah. I want to play some of whatever this is.
Oh, this game. When I
played.
tried to do it, I think the display was bugged, so the pieces weren't labeled. It was just all the same thing. It's like, but which ones do I control? I don't know which ones are mine.
I played like an Othello kind of game. I forget what it's called. It was hell. Defense was the only way I won. You can only move a pawn that has an opposing pawn next to it. Sounds odd. And yeah, this is what I'm seeing is they're all the same. And there's blood on the table if I click on the wrong one. Okay, now what? I'm confounded. I think I lost? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but like, it's impossible to tell what piece is yours. The
Yeah, they're all
overlay
brown.
of whatever this is going to be here just doesn't display right now. It's weird.
They're all brown.
Yeah. You're playing white, I'm playing black, but they're all brown. Whose stuff is whose?
Use your imagination. Early access.
Yeah. It's very early access, it turns out, for a game that's... Yeah.
I don't even know how to play it anyway. We built another circle. I think I'm gonna forfeit. Get some better pieces, my man. I came in here looking for the mercenaries. Why am I allowed to get a drink? Hello. Nice beard. 300 bucks each? Jeez. There's 6 different games. There's one for each country. I think is what they were bragging about when they made this. I don't know why that they thought that was a big selling point, but they did. And they put out an update devoted to the 6 games that were in this.
Oh, the 6 mini games you could play in the taverns and stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe in the Northern Lands is an actual TOEFL to play, because that would be great. Like, that would genuinely be fun. I actually enjoy playing TOEFLs. Have you
Jason's
tried to
fella.
attack a forest bandit hideout yet?
Yeah, it's impossible. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
been brutal, but man, it's harder than ever.
I learned that now. They are that's a
There's-
lot of archers to end up having to deal with, and they do all just get up and notice you.
yeah, you really need either a bunch of good archers or fully armored tanks. Just the best
Yeah.
infantry you can get, or you're not gonna win. I don't know why they have it set that way, but they do. It's crazy. It's still as crazy as it ever was. Any other type of bandit, but mountain bandits and forest bandits, you'll lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Crossbows or bows, they'll just take you out.
Everyone,
it
charge!
doesn't really matter what you do. You just,
Fish.
I love the fish. I was looking at all the brands, and that was easily the best. Smiling fish.
I went looking for a turtle, and they just didn't have one. I was kind of disappointed about that.
They'll
but,
mod it
you
in,
know-
don't worry.
Oh, by the way, is there a way to set default behaviors for your units? Or do you have to order them every time?
I think that when you get tactics, you can tell them ahead of time what you want them to do, and other than that, I don't think there's a default. Their default
Okay.
is to stand in a reasonable line and wait for you to tell them what to do, and it's not actually that bad of a strategy to stand there and wait for the enemy to come to you, because that's not a bad
Yeah.
way to be set up.
Yeah, they're better. There actually are worse things to do than wait for the enemy to charge you. But I forgot more than once to tell my units actually, charge with me or whatever. So I just went off by myself and got my ass kicked, and then fall back.
Well, step 1 is to rebind F10 or whatever, the 0 to tilde, so that you just press that to select everybody. And then you press F1 and F3 to charge the entire team. That's the general move. Wow,
Yeah.
that guy kicked my ass. I'm missing a couple things like fall back and advance forward 10 paces. That's gone. I don't know why they took that out, but it's kind of hard for me to get archers to stand behind infantry unless I manually do it. They do seem like they're naturally smarter than before, though, at least.
Yeah. Whenever I've sent them to charge, I was actually really worried the first time I did this, because in Warband, if you did that, they would often either just like stand right next to them, or occasionally take out their melee weapons and just charge with, right? And that was not great.
Yeah.
But in this one, they stay back far enough on average to actually just fire their weapons, and they don't get too caught up. I bet if you have a good cavalry and archery squad together, they will, generally speaking, not have that problem.
I like to lead the cavalry into the archers, and that's not been trouble. That's what I like to do. I like to send the infantry in front of the archers and send them forward, and then I drive the cavalry into their archers, and that's when I tell everyone to charge.
That's fair.
Once the archers are worried about you, they suddenly are not. They don't do anything anymore. They try to get rid of you for the whole time, and then they're surrounded.
It's no good serpentining away from the arrows. Then they're
pretty tough.
good at leading them. Yeah,
They're pretty good archers now. They didn't used to be.
Yeah.
I never got taken out doing that. Now I get taken out every time. But I haven't had cavalry with me until now, so it's a whole different ballgame. Now I've got an army, finally.
Oh, you lost a clan warrior. Oh, you lost all babies. Never mind. I'm looking at those again.
I didn't take any casualties, I don't think. It doesn't look like it because I've got room. More horses. Jeez. A hog. Inventory is way better managed than before. Yes, I don't actually know even what nation this is that I'm in. I'm having a hard time figuring that kind of stuff out.
You were in the predecessor to, technically speaking, both Swadia and the Rhodoks at the same time. You're in what were Rhodok lands in the Warband. And they basically split up half and half, I think, between the two. Vlandia is the one you're looking at. Vlandia is the red zone. Battania are the new Celts that are the green ones that are over in the east that split up, that kind of get wiped out, from what I understand. Yeah, Vlandia is kind of they're Norman and Frank inspired. Basically, it's Franco England is the idea. Battania Celts, Aserai are the the Abbasids is what they basically are. 3 Empire chunks are like multiple chunks of the various Romes that existed, Byzantines and also proper Rome, and basically at the same time. The Crusade are still the Khanate. The Khanate are, they are.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
They seem
I
better
have not
than
encountered
before.
horse archers in this yet. I wonder if they're better.
I have. They're dangerous as hell. I am one.
Good. All right, good to know.
I mean, it's always been an easy thing to do as a human player against AIs.
As a player, yeah. But the AI was frequently terrible on actually pulling off being a horse archer.
They seem dangerous. They seem really annoying.
Fair enough.
I've had to line up headshots on them to get rid of them because no one else on my team seemed to be able to catch them. Farting from a horse.
Yeah, horse art.
Nice renown, by the way. or whatever bird number is down there.
Morale. We're very
Morale.
nice morale.
Nice morale.
How about expensive horse armor?
I'm impressed at the lack of armor you're rocking.
I can't
Honestly.
find any new armor anywhere. It's never shown up. I've been stupid padded vest. I've been looking because I got all this money.
Yeah, I actually got armor dropped off of a fight. It was like a full chain, like mail armor, like a suit and gauntlets, and like it was really good. It was like 30 plus armor on the torso.
Yeah, it sucks. I can't find any.
This got to get a cloak. That's solving some problems, I think.
Yeah, this armor's good. The cloak is substantial. But I can't find any real armor anywhere. I haven't seen it yet. Camel saddle.
I had best luck finding armor in the Empire and the Battalions. That's the best I can say, and they're probably just entirely dependent on complete luck of what shows up in the shops. You can smith weapons. It does not seem like you can smith armor. Armor is not an option on that.
That's too bad because armor would be a better thing than weapons to smith in this game anyway.
I would like to see an armor like customization system in this. That would be really nice. Same materials, making different equipment.
Yeah, I think that is a big difference is that I just can't seem to find good armor. There used to be armor in every damn store. The top stuff
Yeah.
was always there. If you felt like getting it, it was not hard to find.
Praven was frequently rich in Warband, right? So like maybe no wait, never mind. It's the opposite. Praven is super poor. I think it was the Swadian super poor one.
I might need to level up with the people in town or something to get the good stuff to show up. I don't know. I've not
Maybe.
seen it. It feels weird that it's never been here. Nothing of value at all. Just helmets. This needs to be tabbed for type. I think food, armor, and weapons. But otherwise,
Yeah,
this is
that
a
would
much
be
better
useful.
system. Raven is the Swadian town on the very far sea coast.
Yeah.
Cargo Master. Yeah, stores were separated. They made it a little easier. We'll have to do some multiplayer at some point because it's definitely a team sort of thing.
Yeah.
If it has, and I imagine it does, sieges, what happens in Warband at least is they balance it by giving the defenders a 30-second spawn time.
So they can get to like places that are easy to defend, and then the attackers have to deal with that.
Yeah, the attackers spawn really fast, and the defenders do not. But the attackers have to find a way to bust in. They have to put the ladders up. They have to walk the siege machine to the wall, or they have to bust down the
Wow.
door.
The siege tower.
Yeah, there's a siege
I
tower.
wonder
that
if the
they
siege
push.
tower's in this, because the siege tower sucks so much.
I think it is.
Can one person still stand on the siege tower and make it very slowly advance?
I hope so. You think my armor's bad? Look at my second in command here. I did a quest where I picked the evil option without even meaning to, but like some girl ran away with like a thug, and her dad wanted me to get her back, and I went to like persuade her, and I had a whole bunch of persuasion checks that I failed, and I basically warned the dude that he wouldn't want to duel me. I'd kick his ass, and as soon as he tried, she stabbed him in the head, and then he died before I even got to pull my sword out.
Weird. Wild. All right.
It's a whole bunch of violence. I don't know how I do the persuasion checks yet, but I completely
I
botched them.
I think it's just a check basically for your skills. And
It is, but like, have you done one where it asks you for 2 points?
yes, I have. I did that twice, and one of them I failed, and one of them I succeeded. So, and it was the same thing on both of them. It was the Family Feud quest for the towns. One of them had the you go over there, you convince them to just take blood money instead of like come back at you. For one of them, I succeeded once and then failed the other one, and they actually immediately attacked me over that one. For the other one, I think I failed once, then succeeded twice, and they were fine with it. It was weird. Like, I don't know the rules behind it yet.
It tells you what stats are important to it, but like, I
Yeah.
had one that was 84% and another one was 15. That was the best I had, and I failed all of them anyway. Even the 84% one got that FTL luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and beat the mountain bandits. It's gonna be, you know what? Let me save first. I know better. This is like the worst thing you can do is to attack the hideouts, because if you fail, which is very likely, you get captured, your whole army leaves, and your companions get scattered.
Yeah. It's easier to find the companions in this one.
Yeah, you
But
can look them up, but man, it sucks. It's a complete loss. Every bit of your warband is gone. It's like the worst thing.
mhm. I did. I think I succeeded at this one only has like 12 bandits in it though, so you're probably gonna be fine.
Well, the thing is, if you time it right, they do leave. You can get it to be 4 dudes, and you go right to the boss fight if you wait long enough. If you watch the camp,
Oh, neat.
and the reinforcements won't come back in because your army's sitting there and they're afraid of it. So you can sneak in if you time it right. If you watch, because they're busy. Like, they use it as a real hideout, so they leave to go, do thieving things. And if you attack them at that point, then you do not have to fight 300 archers. And that might be why they think it's okay to have the thing be unbeatable.
Yeah, because like attacking the hideout when the gang is there is like attacking a fortress. It's a crime for it.
My crew is not with me, and it sucks. Where are they? Oh, fuck.
They don't immediately follow you. You have to tell them to charge with you.
I can win this. I can beat 3 dudes in the dark. My shield! It's gonna be harder now, but I can still do it. I didn't do it.
The changes to shields in this one make sense. I get it. But also, it removed my comfort button. And
They're harder to use for sure.
they're a lot harder to use, because, like, they're just, they're better parries, but they're parries now again. They're not just full omnidirectional block.
Yeah, you used to be able to just take, like, the tiniest buckler and run in with it, and it would block every arrow in front of you until it broke.
Still extremely useful in the melee fights, though, if you do those.
Yeah, I have. You do have to raise it up and down. Even the biggest shield has to be done that way to block spear attacks. That's the thing to get used to. Oh, they didn't all die, because what's going on here is there's a boss that comes out, and I'm supposed to be dealing with him. And since I'm dead, I can't. So we just forfeit now. This is like the one thing that you cannot be defeated in this, so you need to follow your crew. And I didn't. Even if they win here.
Bang.
And they might. I like watching them do their best. Multiplayer Warband was a lot of fun. If you were good at it, you got a bunch of money, like Counter-Strike style. You get kills and you rack up cash for good armor that you buy on your next life, and then you have a life that you spend all your money basically, and you have to work to get it back again. So unless your life with all that armor pays off, you're gonna be armorless the next time. So, like, if you buy 6,000 cash of armor, like 10 kills worth of armor, and then you die instantly, it's just a huge disaster, and you start back at square one.
Rough.
That's how they balance multiplayer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick better and better archers who start with better archer skill and stuff. If you continue to kick ass, you just make it easier to keep winning. Yeah, I got captured by that, even though they did win. Like, and the result of that is such a nightmare. So yeah, that's why I saved. It's so punishing.
That's
It's out of control. It reminds me of like Sid Meier's Pirates of this game does in a lot of ways. It always did, but now even more than ever with the storyboarder at the start, especially with all the poses. That was like Sid Meier's 101. But this is exactly like when you lose your ship in Sid Meier's Pirates. You have like 3 fleets and 300 men at your command, and you get in a sword fight with some guy. He beats you, and then you just get marooned on an island for 6 months, and then it's no good. Because in that game, not this one, but in that game, there's a time limit. You get older as the game goes on, and the longer you take, the more your guy gets slowed down by age. So it becomes almost impossible to win if you don't beat the final boss before then. So to lose 6 months because you lost one sword fight, you may as well be dead. Honestly, I mean, that's just such a big penalty.
more or less, yeah.
I feel like you have 30 years before it becomes almost unplayably hard. Okay, guys. Let's do a better job this time, fellas.
Come with me this time, instead of just sitting behind me.
I started this thing half dead too. What a treat.
These mountain bandits don't seem to be pulling out crossbows to kick your ass. There's that at least.
Yeah. This game still does the thing where you can have a shield on your back and on your arm at the same time, and it works. It will give
Good.
you defense. I grabbed a big one while I was fighting in the arena, and as soon as I put it on my back, it blocked an arrow immediately.
Excellent.
So there's value in grabbing 2 shields when you can.
What about 3 shields?
I think you can do it. I don't know where he puts the 3rd one, but you would have just the 1 weapon and 3 shields.
That might be the power move. But what about 4 shields?
I mean, that
I
would
think
work
that's-
too if you had a team.
Yeah.
Just go in and stand there. Let them surround. Hey, fellas, could you please come back? You've done the opposite of what's good now. Okay. Shall I duel this guy one-on-one? Looks pretty tough. Got him. Hey, Psych, thanks for the host and the birthday. Yeah. Nice.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We beat the bandits this time. All I had to do was not fight 10 guys by myself.
Yeah, that'll usually do it.
And our prize for the riskiest thing we could do short of attacking a king is like 7 peasants. Thanks.
I know that there actually can be some pretty serious prisoners in one of these.
I found a
I
pretty
saw
good
one with,
weapon
like,
though.
40 or so.
There is sometimes some good stuff in here. To be fair, I mean this isn't worthless, but it's just not that much. It's not worth the risk.
the risk of a like complete restart state versus getting some decent weapons.
Yeah,
You always take a free horse.
I love horses and drums. Noisy drums. These guys want to fight. Whatever. I think the auto battler is better than before.
It's way better.
But,
Yeah.
they still take casualties where there's no discernible reason why.
Yeah.
These guys
The
lost.
The auto battler is not nearly as number wang, but also it will still just randomly choose dudes amongst yours to die, it seems like.
I really am rocking some very dangerous fellas, and they just got taken out by like the lowest bandits in a group. 40 versus 4. They got taken out somehow.
At the same time, I did have one where I was actually slightly outnumbered and threw it at them, and I actually did win, which in Warband, that would literally never win. You know?
Yeah.
It works, but
Wow.
like mechanically. Oh, hello.
Give me those pants.
We got pants.
It's Black Mage over here. Oh, he lost his pants on his upgrade. What kind of upgrade is that? That's too bad.
Could have had better pants.
Or 2. Or not.
I don't know, dog. It
Oh,
seems like
jeez.
you just want to go to build to settlements until you find armor that's worth anything.
It would be nice to not take 100 damage every time I get hit.
Yeah.
It's right
Yeah,
now.
so you have an enemy out there on the board.
Yeah, what happened? I was talking about this earlier. Two lord battles were happening. There were a big army versus 3 little ones, and the 3 little ones won. And there were only 4 dudes left, so I went in after they were done and started a war with them and captured those 4 dudes. I got loaded from it. That's why my current army is so good. It
How
was
long
the-
does it take to rob a village?
So it's like it takes like 4 days, but you get stuff the entire time. Like you get a piece of clay every second that you're doing it, so you can just bail if they come after you. You do have to fight a bunch of peasants first too.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fighting a bunch of peasants.
To actually destroy the village, which I imagine you would only be really trying to do at the end when you're trying to take a kingdom or something and hurting their economy. That takes like 5 days. Standing there. I got like 30 clay and a bunch of cheese on the village I attacked and succeeded to raise. Those pants better be equipable for my character.
Archers! Move!
Have you pitch shifted your guy to sound like a gremlin?
Soldier, follow me!
I didn't. I was playing as
Infantry! Archers!
a very, very deep voiced lady instead.
Archers,
The opposite.
charge! Infantry! Give them hell!
Oh. Abdomen hit.
Oh my guts!
Oh. My guts. Yeah, like these dudes in the caravan are 2 or 3 tiers above those bandits, and they're getting smoked because we're not in an auto batter. They can't hurt anybody here. It's a little weird, but things like veteran spearmen, that's like the best spearman there is on a faction. That's not the kind of name I expect for that. But it is, and according to the tree, it is the top tier spearman for that group.
Played Flores so much that I kept on like all of the names in that one are like personalized to the like sort of cultures that they're from. It's
Yeah.
like, oh man, I don't know what an Asarai like. There's no Asarai Kadim. Where's that at?
We got
And so it
camels.
would just, yeah.
I want camels.
Oh, nice camels, nice.
They're camel shaped.
You gotta steal all those camels.
I definitely want the camels. I was wondering if they were here when I saw the camel armor. I didn't think you'd put that on a horse, but I guess you could. I'm gonna get off and look at this camel.
I wonder if they actually have different gates, or if they're just gonna, still run like horses.
Yeah, well, nobody's injured or dead when we killed 30 guys on horseback instead of 4 measly bandits who killed 2 guys last time.
So, guys. I do love the horse mounds that end up happening when there's one guy left.
No camels, only mules. Damn.
Happy birthday, Smite.
You take a free mule though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How you enjoying Blade and horses?
It's working.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a little load heavy, but it's otherwise better in every single way.
Nice. The day has finally come.
So has the game crashed on you at all yet?
The only thing it didn't really crash, but I went into a thing that wouldn't stop loading, and I had to bail. At one specific battle, when I reloaded and tried to go back in, it still wouldn't work. So it was like that one area is just cursed.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a Sea Raider base or something. It's something I shouldn't be attacking, of course. But
I mentioned it specifically just because it turns out when you launch this game, it has allegedly a safe mode.
Yeah, it does.
Looters.
I have no idea what that actually does, aside from maybe it just resets it back to completely base settings.
I was reading that message and I'm like, is this real? Is this fantasy? Looters captured a lord. Where's that at? Where's these looters? I want to free him.
Brigands!
He got beaten by shirtless men. What happened? Yeah, I don't know where that's at. That seems like a freebie, free that guy kind of move.
Well, assumedly that because you like track down what lord that was, maybe you could see the last spotted near kind of situation.
Yeah, I wish there was a log. I don't see a log to like look back at past information. I think that's somewhere, but I don't know how to open it.
Yeah, there's also that what do you call it? What is it? Well, I've lost my train of thought. I apologize. You know what? It happens.
Have some Highland shoulder fur. Damn. Nice. Wow, those are ridiculous. I'm putting those on me. I found some good gloves somewhere.
Hey, nice.
They're not actually gloves. They're just protection for the wrists. These furry boots.
Get those
can't beat those.
bracers.
Can't beat furry boots. There really isn't any armor at all in these stores. Like direct plate armor. There's every other kind. Mostly just helmets though. Almost always it's just helmets. There is an option to eat the horses. And the cows and all that. You can turn them into meat for... I mean, I feel like that's a waste, but you can. If you really need food, I guess you can do that. It seems like that's not going to be a thing though. Like it seems like it's really easy to manage food in this with all the extra inventory you got.
Plus, some of it is extremely like there's like a specialized food for every zone that's super super cheap to get, and if there's like stock of someone sold a bunch of stuff, it can be like in a complete afterthought, basically.
I look at every once in a while because down there it says I have 57 days of food, and I have a whole bunch of variety of food too. So they're just getting a huge happiness bonus. That is, yeah, so the arrows, I think, are indicating that all 4 squads of bandits are in the base. That's what those mean, I think. Let me see if they do leave. I'm glad there's a turbo button. Oh, let's see. There it goes. I'm washing the hideout. Looters took another dude. Where is this guy? Guden. I'm looking up Guden. Whatever nation this is pathetic. Sturgia. How far away is this? These guys hate me and it's a mile away. It couldn't be further away, really. Caravan. Give me your camels. Chase. A little bit of low time there.
Sprinting around and catching the dudes can be a task.
Yeah, even with all my speed, I still can't catch that group. I shouldn't have tried.
I wonder if I actually don't know if the have a bunch of horses with you to increase your speed is a thing in this one.
I don't think it is. You can see the party speed if you open up this menu here. It gives you all the information.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners are what we're giving them escape route from me right there, but like having cavalry in your group does. Maybe footmen on horses is the horse bonus? I'm not sure.
I think that's supposed to be the case. Like, it's not just that you have horses, but specifically if you have infantry, you basically turn them all into dragoons. You travel with the horses, but then you fight on foot, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that might be the thing there. This is a big caravan, but they're afraid of me, so that makes me feel like I should go after them. What goods do you have? Do you have armor, you damn caravans?
I don't think the caravans will ever have armor. They're transporting like food and stuff. They ain't transporting armor. Come on.
Clothier. We got
Yeah,
pottery.
clothier.
No armor? Gotta kill him.
Fair enough. See, that makes sense.
It's running worse for me than it was a minute ago, or whatever. I think I'm starting to need to reopen it or... Oh, hideout spotted.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Ready to battle. Oh, nice helmet view.
Helmet.
All right.
Bowman! Forward! Troops! Attack!
Here they come. They have horse archers. A lot of them. So, thanks for the host. Oh my. Yeah, I would like to make it run better because it is chopping for me here now. I turned my OBS settings down to try and minimize that. I'm going to try offline a little bit later and see if it is streaming lag or just settings in game. Heck. We're getting a little overwhelmed here. The cavalry fronts. Jeez. I'm much more defenseless than I'm used to in Warband when I fall off my horse.
You have still have like no armor whatsoever.
They broke my shield and touched me down instantly. I didn't have a chance to block this stuff. My men have finally got their archers down. Took some work. We got them. They have some really good archers on their side. Oh, hit a tree. Damn shame. I don't know if we're gonna win or not. I think it's looking good. 2 against 6. Where's my last guys at? Well, the cavalry, so they have a chance. Nope. This is my last fella. Can he beat 6 guys? I think he's screwed. I'm gonna leave him. Tough battle.
Coward.
Thanks for the sub. Wonder who would have won this encounter here. Who would you put your money on? The guy with an arrow in his head and a spear ready to go, or the guy on a horse with the sword swing?
Ooh. Arrow in his head and sword ready to go, huh? Spear ready to go. That seems pretty capable, to you ask me, really.
Uh-oh, the looters are after me. Maybe I'll get captured by looters. I could probably still win this. With my 5% health and my bow. Oh, they won't let me fight, damn. That sucks. He beat them all. We got him. The one man who survived that fight. He's just soloed like 15 looters. They're gonna try again. I'd rather not let them try again. I think we got lucky there. How can I see who's... Oh yeah, okay, it's the one with the 1 week in front of it. Yo, this guy will join my army. Nice. This is what I need to do. Just recruit them. Now I have 4 dudes. I'm ready for those looters. Seven versus 3. They want to fight. I wish I could join in. I don't think I can until I get a little bit more HP. I can maybe join in now. Am I ready? What percent health do I need to participate? I'm going to go recruit some mercenaries. To fill up the squad that just got completely devastated. Which game is this? I think I played this one before. This one is rough. This one's hard to understand. I want to place a bet. Let's put 100 on the table. Okay, so like, yeah, this is the game. All you have to do is get the king to the side, and every single character is a rook, and if you surround a piece, it dies.
Ah, this is a TOEFL equivalent. Yeah, okay.
It felt like Defenders was easier, but I'm playing it on hard now, so we'll see, I guess.
Traditionally, for a lot of these, it feels like that Defender is like Attacker is easier, but usually Defender has a very slight advantage.
Oh, I lost. Didn't see that one. Give it another shot here. I need to work out a strategy of some kind and not just do whatever.
Yeah, this is actually pretty close to... The only difference between this and Haftaffel is that the setup of your as Defender, the 8 units, is different.
Yeah, you got them in this cross instead of a ring.
Yeah. I actually know how to play that game just, in person. It's great.
It feels
It's
like
actually pretty
he's
fun.
throwing pieces away. What is he doing? Well, I think I won. He's got this entire side unlocked, so I think he can't stop me now. Literally can't stop me now. Got my 100 gold back.
Nice work.
Lost my head in that scene there. Mercenary swordsman. Hello. Expensive. Gotta be worth it. One of the things they changed is how many companions you're allowed to get. It's scaling now, so it starts pretty low. How about the trading? You guys have armor? Just a million weapons. No armor. Oh, here's some armor. Finally, shirts, though. Yeah, reasonable armor at least. Jeez, that's way better than what I'm going. Finally found some.
Any at all.
My armor's currently 9. What? I'll take the fancy looking stuff. Big difference there.
Lamellar over leather, huh? All right. I like it.
Yeah.
lamellar being a as like individual small plates that are woven together with thread or leather or whatever.
They have another set, and I've got the money. I could probably give a set to my buddy here. Also has the trash. Enjoy being a king. Unstoppable. I'm committing 12k to this armor program. We're too late to participate in the tournament. We can watch it though. I want to stick with that archer and see how he does. The dude with a little fez. Oh! Oh no! My avatar, he's dead.
Well, dang.
Don't worry, they're blunt weapons, they said. You can
Yeah,
tell.
ignore all of the huge splatters of blood every time they take a hit.
I threw a throwing spear through someone's mouth once in here. And this is blunt though, don't worry.
Yeah.
The armor's all been padded with a layer of fresh fruit.
He's fine.
Shock of these blunt trending weapons is absorbed by the delicious juices.
If you're leaking watermelon, you have to forfeit. It's this horse cluster. No one can park their horse. Thanks, shoots. If I were in that horse cluster, I would have gotten off my horse at that point. I would have just gotten off and started swinging my sword. Dude's over here just stabbing horses. All right. It's going well. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna probably call it for now, and I'm gonna check how it runs offline. I want to see if it's OBS. If it is OBS, I can tone it down in OBS. If it's a game, then I can give it priority on the CPU or something. Probably. Give it a whole core devoted to itself. Might work. I don't feel like the graphics settings. If anything, it felt worse after I turned them down, so I don't think it's video card stuff. If anything's lagging here, it's CPU.
That sounds about
I do have the battle size way too high, but you know.
Yeah, but that's also not relevant when all you're doing is like 40v40. You know, it's not going to change the how the game runs when there's only 80 dudes on the screen.
One of the first things I did was load a. I mean, before I even started playing, the first thing I did was load a custom battle with 400 men, and it ran better than it's running now. So I feel like I'm running out of memory, and I need to reopen the game. That's probably what's going on. But me running out of memory on this machine was 16 gigs. I don't think it's really. I don't know, but it does.
It's very
feel
possible
like,
still, because like, it's not just a lot of the time memory leaks do not just affect the RAM usage, you know.
Yeah. The worst part for me is definitely in town. That's definitely the worst place. But I'm gonna look at it and see what I can do with it. I do not feel like borderless full screen we're in worse than regular full screen, so I'm keeping that. That's a nice thing to keep on anyway.
Sure is.
Lots of options here to mess with. I had this set to my monitor's FPS. I don't think that matters. All right. Nice work, Smutso. Nice campaign.
It's going pretty good so far. Like your numbers are vastly outstripping what you should be able to be doing right now. That's dope.
Yeah, it's been like 5-6 hours. I played this 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and then this is the other half of this journey, and I'm ready to take on lords. I just got to get my army back together. They're healing. I don't feel like my stats are going up too fast.
Yeah, the the changes to how leveling works feel a little slow, but I bet it'll work out better in the long run or something.
I think you need more companions to train your guys better. That'll help.
Mm-hmm.
Just house green. It's solid. It's on a huge sale right now too. If you have the old warband, and if you buy it in the next week, you can get 20% off.
Yep.
So that's good.
It's actually a very good like opening sale deal, which is pretty rare, honestly.
It's supposed to come out tomorrow, so they're a day early anyway.
Yep.
All right, see you later, everybody. Thanks for joining me, Doc Noon.
Yeah, have a good one.